I'm not gonna complain.
Let me go grab my vibra slap, which is an instrument, a musical instrument. I promise.
Okay, okay.
That's maybe not implied.
Christ,
yeah.
you oh God.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying so.
Yeah. I realized as I was saying it that I had to put that in the same sentence.
Just like in the middle of a fundraiser, Molly's like, I'm gonna end my whole career.
Let's see how durable the Twitch TOS is, huh?
Yeah, I don't think they'll let us play that game.
Oh God.
Probably not.
Bop it, bop it, bop it, bop it.
So let me see.
Pass it.
I've taken the liberty of sorting out a couple cards ahead of time. But basically, you're going to have... pop over to here. You got this wavelength board here, Alex, right? And flip that open. There's this sort of fungible zone. That's your scoring wheel. But it is hidden.
Huh.
There's a little clock dial, a little second hand. That is not hidden, obviously. And each team picks one person who is their psychic. And the psychic will take one of these sort of continuum cards. Oh boy. We got rare and common, for example. So if you were to think of something that on a scale of 0 to 100, and the psychic is the only person that can see, oh Lord, where the scoring wheel is. So you'll see that, your team won't see it. It'll be hidden. And you have to, in a single short idea or phrase, convey to them something that is, on the scale of rare to common, that much to the common side, say.
Interesting.
Yes.
And once you've said it,
you can't inject yourself into their discussion. You just have to kind of drop the bomb and walk away. They guess with the second hand where it is, and then the other team guesses over or under. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Point.
Nice.
Woo.
That's it. That's 2 points.
Yes!
Hey!
We got
We actually,
points.
so that's a round trip. We've made a round trip.
We smashed the start button. We already did. Heather's very smart.
Yeah, I am very smart.
Yeah, Heather's very smart.
I will agree with that.
It's about time you noticed.
And that's kind of, I think, the most points we'll get, but we're gonna keep driving because we got to
Well,
keep
I mean,
driving.
that's part of the thing we do. So
That is the gist of the whole fundraiser, yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So if there are other people who wish to participate, it looks like we have a few people waiting in the stage. We'll obviously get them sorted out and get them onto the stage. You'll get to see them if they're around.
We actually might get to 666,000 on this
I
shift.
think we
Feels
could.
pretty good,
That's
doesn't
just dawning upon me.
Yeah.
Remember, chat, your goal for this shift is 666.
Is there a break on the bus? Like, how does one go after a bus stop?
Yeah, there is a break.
Yeah.
In your case, it's X on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Matthew is checking in from the Eldritch Zone.
Yeah. Looking sharp tonight.
What up, bro?
You gonna try the red bus stop?
I figure I might as well because we're not going to get another point.
All right.
I just don't know where it is.
Do you want me to make the screen bigger so it's a little
Nope.
easier to? Okay, never mind.
Just
Social
I'm a
lights,
video
please.
game
We all have
hard.
jobs.
All right. Do you know the procedure?
Nope.
Do you want some?
I would like
hands?
to know the procedure beforehand.
Okay, so what happens
to
is
get
when
the
you
bus stop.
when you see a bus stop start coming up out of the side of the screen, you should start braking, and you don't have to brake to a stop completely because that'll screw you up. But you need to get like to a very low speed, and then there you go. Just start braking.
Yeah.
Start braking. Start braking. Start braking.
I'm breaking.
Okay, now don't let yourself get to whatever. You're gonna let the bus stop kind of come a little bit closer, get a little bit more over to the side, not too much more. That's probably good. Just keep going. Keep accelerating. Accelerate a little bit. Accelerate a little bit. That's good. You're still moving. You're still moving. Okay. Now you're going to want to wait until the bus stop is just a little beyond where the handle is. Okay. So accelerate a little more. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Creep up, creep up, creep up. And just when you get past the door thing, so go a little bit more, go a little bit more. Okay. And it just starts to go past the door handle. Now you can actually wait until it gets a little bigger. Stop, 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 stop. Hit the C button. In this case, that is not the right button. There we go.
Z.
Z.
Yep.
Now press Z again.
accelerate.
Now accelerate. You did it. That was the bus stop.
Yay!
You
I
got
got a
your
bus stop.
Yay!
first bus stop.
Look at me, learning video games.
You did a
Molly,
great
I
job.
really
Thank you
enjoy
for your
that you
help.
have your own like kung fu movie zoom.
Oh yeah,
It's like a
absolutely.
crashing.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that it worked on this scene.
That's
I
kind
did.
of awesome.
Are these the teams we want?
Sure.
Of course.
I mean, they're stacked.
Yeah, we're already here. Okay.
Yeah.
it's true.
That's fair.
And this time, I think Beach will play, and I'll just drive the bus
That sounds great.
instead of what we did last time.
Okay.
You other
Okay.
people can be Team Hair this time.
Which team was Cam on?
Team Cams.
It was called Team Cams.
Yeah.
So
I
you're.
didn't catch a word of that.
So
Yeah,
we're
you're
all
Team
the
Hair.
we're all the entertainment people on our side. So we'll be Team Tane.
Okay.
You should be Team Cams, and then we'll have Team Cams and Team Comms
Okay.
because you're on camera.
All right.
Cam would be so proud of me. I put my shirt on inside out.
Aw, your brand.
My brand.
All right. Cams versus comms. That sounds great. I'm guessing we're just going to kind of go down the stack. So I'll be the first psychic. I'll be the one
You'd like
who.
to be the first second? Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Please send me a DM in Slack. so
I will
can
send you
have
a
that
DM
at
in
the top.
Slack.
All right. Okay.
Eventually, I'll send you a DM in Slack.
I do it.
Here we go.
So I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna randomize. Spin the wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh.
Do.
I've just learned that it's possible to not have a score of 4 on the board at all. So now we know that.
Oh.
That's
interesting.
possible. If that happens, I am going to respin it. So let's not.
Yeah,
attempt
because that seems complicated to try to go.
Yeah. Right. It is neither. It's not even on the continuum. Okay.
The dolls from Reboot.
Selfie.
I'm sure there's like a web design or like coding joke to be made here. Wait, what? Oh God.
Oh.
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 Cool.
Canada. That's wild.
Can. Just kind of hovers over your shoulder like a little guardian angel. Okay, so Beach, did you get the clue? Did
Oh,
the
yeah.
man get the clue? Okay.
Yeah. Oh God.
So
it's gonna be hard.
I'm sorry. I know. I
fine.
believe in you.
Thank you.
So, Team Cams, your first category is fantasy v sci-fi. Fantasy to the left, sci-fi to the right.
Okay.
So, Beach, whenever you're ready with your clue.
Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I have my thing. The clue is She-Ra.
Right in the middle.
Last time.
Of course it is, Beach. Of course
it?
it is.
I've actually not seen the new She-Ra.
There's an entire princess whose power is technology.
Okay. I defer to your opinion on this. You want to go hard 50%. You don't want to back it off like a little bit towards fantasy?
Sure. 25% fantasy.
That's 25?
Okay.
How about there? You happy?
I mean,
You can
picture,
fudge
little picture.
seconds in either direction if you wish. You happy with just solid 25?
Okay.
Okay. Team Comms, do you want to bet over or under? And let's find out if Chad can hear your audio.
Testing. Are
Do
we
you hear
here?
a
I
boomer?
hear you.
Do you want to hear a boomer?
Well, I mean, you guys could hear us. They
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
us, so-
You guys could hear
Yeah.
us fine.
And we didn't want to share, frankly, but
Well,
you know, we gotta.
Chat says they can hear them.
Huzzah!
So is She-Ra more towards sci-fi or more towards fantasy, or did they nail it on the nog?
So this one's a little bit difficult because I feel like I would need to know, like, Beej's opinions on the delineation between, like, sci-fi and, like, science fantasy. Because, spoilers, at least for the new She-Ra, they go to space. There are spaceships. There are holograms. Magic is just, like, some sort of technologically harnessable form of energy. But also, like, princesses and sparkles and spells. So
And Razzmatazz.
I would say that they are underestimating the sci-fi-ness of She-Ra in Beej's opinion.
I agree. I honestly, I would have picked like straight down the middle 50% on this.
Yeah, I agree. It's to the right of the needle.
I mean, personally, I might have gone a little more sci-fi than fantasy, but that might just be me. So yeah, I think we can confidently say that they are underestimating. How does my camera point? I don't know.
Okay, so that means, Alex, to review, your team will get points if this needle is on the little point pie, and they'll get 1 point if they correctly bet. So let's see where we landed. And boom. Aha!
I'm on a delay.
So that's 2 points for Team Cams, and I think we can give a point to Team Comms as well.
It's not bad.
Excellent, excellent.
Clue well given. All right,
Wow.
Team Comms, who is your psychic? Do you want to go down the column?
That works. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Matthews. Oh, let me close this up. Your category. I'm not going to tell you your category first. Matthews and I need to have a private conversation.
It's gonna be broke.
Thank you.
Blah.
Thank you for the DM, Matthews. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh, wait. I should probably tell you what the clue is as well. There you go. Make sure that doesn't get jostled. Oh, good gravy. Okay. So, Team Comms, your category is better hot or better cold? And Matthews, you have culinary experience, so I really trust your opinion on this.
Oh, thank you.
Let me set that back to 0.
Soup.
Soup better hot or better cold?
Interesting. So there are a few exceptions of soups that are intentionally served cold, but I'm assuming that we are meant to think of soup in general, and therefore I would say we should stay pretty strongly on the better hot side. I'm thinking like not more than 20%. What do you feel, Peach?
Yeah, I agree. I can only think of like gazpacho, and I can't think of another cold soup now. I'm thinking probably. Nope, that's the wrong way. 25. Wait, hang on. This always screws me up. More toward the better hot than the better cold.
Yeah. Turn the dial a tiny bit.
I'm getting a message from Matthews. Matthews, do you... Are you doing okay? Are you feeling good about...
You're giving the game away, Matthews.
Okay.
I would say probably even less than that.
Okay.
Like, not
so-
completely touching
wanna-
the bottom, but
Okay. Oh, just... Oh, okay.
No, not that far. Let's go like 3 more clicks up, Mo.
About there?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel okay about that.
Okay. Well, that's given Team Cams a pretty wide margin.
Hopefully Matthews won't turn us into soup for being wrong.
I think the easy play is above here.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not by much.
Free points.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so everybody's comfortable with this response. Let us see.
Why are you trying to buy clothes?
Matthews, explain yourself.
Okay, so Here's what happened.
Uh-huh.
Somehow my brain decided to just flip the directions.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, because honestly, like, look at this card. They put better cold on the orange. Like, your brain is like, the orange, like fire, surely. White
Yeah.
like ice? Nope, that's not how they did.
Yeah,
So, I understand where Matthews is coming from.
thank you.
Fair.
But,
goof.
Peach, the 25%, you know, fishy swag, gazpacho, like, you know. But, yep.
Okay.
Well, that's an unfortunate case of Zeta brain.
Yeah. I think even if you fully flip the needle, though, there's still they'd be still too far over.
But yeah, that's closer
were
to the center than I
assuming
would have thought.
Yeah.
We were assuming that soup was a much more binary concept than Matthews felt it was. So
Oh, binaries don't exist. There's no.
we are judging things on a binary spectrum right now.
that's true,
which
it is
why
a binary
this difficult game.
Yeah. Well, it's about the gray space in between.
Yeah.
Okay, so Corey, are you psychic? Can you read
Oh,
my
I'm
mind?
ready
Did
for
you
psychic.
already
Yes,
get my
let me-
DM?
Let me
Okay.
scroll. It is not here yet, but it is probably on its way.
Corey, use Mind Stab.
Okay, let me see. Trying to find it good. Hello. Hit the randomize button.
Chat is getting mad because I said we're judging on a binary spectrum, and they are both correct and wrong, but I don't have time to talk about that.
Well, it's okay because I made a garbage pile wrong. I made a stockpile for refuge instead of a zone called garbage, and I'm trying to get this rock out of my farm so that I can make a nice farm.
We do have
I
serious
assume that
problems.
you're talking Dwarf Fortress and not like something else going on in Slack that I should know about.
Oh, I thought she was just talking about the garbage in her house.
I figured she swapped over to Stardew Valley.
I want this rock off my property.
Try picking it up.
Okay. What is happening? Okay, so team cams. Your category is unsexy emoji to sexy emoji. Corey, what is your clue?
The name tag emoji.
Holy crap, Alex.
I think that's like
I feel like it's definitely more unsexy. Like we're looking
Yeah,
about
I would put-
25%.
not even. I think I would put that up like 5%.
Oh, like this is a harsh.
It's a name tag, Beach.
Yeah, but the things you could write on it, the things that it's like, hello, my name is, like you're coming on to somebody.
But yes, you could write like, I don't know.
Hello,
Lewd
my name
dirt.
is Sexy.
Do you want some bust?
Sorry, I thought you said my name is Lewd Dirt, and I'm kind of like, that's a very interesting thing to be into.
I think I'm into that. Like, where it is.
Buckholes and drywall. Now, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm fine with us leaving the needle where it is. I'm pretty confident that that's probably the place to go with that.
Right at sort of the 7% mark there. Here, enjoy my disembodied finger.
You know, maybe tick it just one tick a little bit higher, and I think I'd be fine with that. A little bit more.
Let me know, hot or cold.
Whoa, stop. I think that's perfect.
Okay.
You fine with that, Alex? Would you call that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Yes, and. You're
Team
handsome.
comms, they've not left a lot of margin for you, but over or under?
I mean, I feel like it could be more sexy. I mean, you could write, hello, my name is Dong on it.
The sexiest word.
My name is DTF.
I mean,
My name
the
is
easy
ASL.
money is on saying the much broader range, so we
Yeah.
might as well say that we think name tags are sexier than they think they are.
You know, it's just like you walk up to anybody in the club and be like, my name's Dong Sploosh. Because they hit you with their drink.
Yeah, I think we just cover the spread here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you know it's not the least sexy emoji. You can rule that out.
Yeah, Don Draper's real name was Don Sloosh.
Yeah.
All right, now let's that big reveal. Drum roll, boom. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Just slightly. It's like, it's kind of fire shaped, so yeah.
Oh, that name tag emoji. Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah, it's not the other one.
All right. All right.
That is on the white though, correct?
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I can zoom in, but it is just sort of a
We
hair's
lost. Good day, sir.
Oh my
uh,
goodness.
hair's breadth.
I just want, like it looked good. I just want to make sure I had the right of it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas wants to make sure that they're losing.
So I guess
I'm not on a side here. I'm an impartial observer.
today I learned that Corey has a thing for stationery.
Adhesive.
today?
Don't you?
Self-adhesive stationery.
She's my bullet journal buddy.
I think it's supposed
Too
to be
many
shaped like a
Yeah, there we
tulip.
go. Name tags in chat. Thank you.
Yeah, they're supposed to be tulip shaped, I think.
What the heck? I don't know that one.
That sexy name tag.
Japanese kindergarten name tag.
What's
Yep.
the sexiest one? Is it
It's,
like a peach or an eggplant?
I think that depends on which one you prefer.
Or the cascade of sweat drops. I always assumed.
That one's pretty. Yeah.
What about the Lady Witch?
I do like the Lady Witch. She seems real cool.
It should be in your inbox, Peach.
There's always the dancing lady. That one shows off a lot of ankle.
That is my
A
go-to,
little bit of flounce, yeah.
but I couldn't deploy it because this was again at the unsexy end of the emoji scale.
Of course.
Okay, so Team Comms, your category is movies that Godzilla would ruin versus movies that Godzilla would improve.
Are there any movies that Godzilla wouldn't improve?
That's going to be the difficulty of this question.
That's the nature. That is the nature of the discussion. Yes. So, Peach, you're our psychic. What is your clue?
Schindler's List.
I expect a brisk discussion.
You surprise me, Peach. I had thought that it was going to be very difficult to find a movie that Godzilla would ruin, and you have 100% presented me with counter evidence.
I think that
Like, barely move the needle. Like,
Yeah.
don't leave it on the line, but just, like, not even a full scoring segment away. Like, yeah, like that.
Godzilla with the little red balloon, Jesus.
Okay.
Although,
Well-
to be fair, considering that Godzilla is a metaphor for the nuclear attacks that America unleashed on Japan, sending Japan's outreach of those effects from that war into a movie about one of their allies. No, there's no way to make a political concept out of this that in any way makes it better.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I'm good with that score.
Maybe like one more tick up, just. But
I'm okay with that.
yeah,
Right there.
yeah.
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 Okay. Well, Team Cams, you have quite a margin to deal with. Do you think?
I'm
left.
I'm blown away by the image of either Godzilla appearing in the film or Godzilla in the role of Schindler. You know, like both
Yeah, not an
both are an improvement on the film. I feel like it's not necessarily Oscar worthy at that point,
I
but
would like to call a red on this line of discussion.
Yeah,
So-
from the director of photography of Cool as Ice, perhaps. But
So we're covering the giant piece, are we?
I think we should cover the small piece because I think it's even harder than that. I think this is just like horizontal.
okay.
All right, yeah. You know what? I'm with you on this, Alex.
Okay.
So we're under.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
covering
bet
the
to the
tiny
left,
piece of
okay.
the pie.
One time.
all right. Well, then let's reveal.
I hate the suspense because I'm on a.
Nicely done, Peach. So that is 3 points to Team Comms. I don't know what happened to Team Cams there. You guys deducted. Nope, there we are. So it actually was to the right, but only by a little bit.
I have questions,
My
Peach.
goodness.
I thought of the most serious movie like that I could think of because I had to steer everybody to the hard left.
Okay, fair.
And then the worst part is when Boomer was talking about like movies about like the World War or taking things from that, I went, oh, I could have said Grave of Fireflies, and my brain was like, no.
No, that would have been that's more tasteless than diet tofu.
Yeah, The Wind Rises with Godzilla.
Let's try that again. I keep getting it right in the like sort of border town where there's no 4, so maybe that's just a sign.
Ah.
So,
Alex, I'm gonna DM you.
Okay.
An homage. My camera roll is just full of nonsense pictures of wavelength boards. This is all going to plan.
wait, why have you sent me a picture of Moby Dick?
So
Is it on
You said to send
No,
dick
that's
pics,
my
and so I
joke.
did. There you go. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
And oh no.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh hell.
Our life is in your hands.
Oh,
Take us home, Alex. Get us there.
this sucks.
Tell us where to nest our bodies.
What's the challenge?
The category is not a sandwich or a sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah, now I understand.
Yes,
I understand
Alex.
everyone's pain.
God, I
The struggle
just,
is real.
like
Best of
warm
luck,
water,
Alex.
just like
Okay, I just want to make sure that I have the polarity right.
Learn from my mistakes, Alex.
Sandwich. Not sandwich, sandwich.
doesn't help when you're on
Sandwich
a
nut?
delay, Molly.
Sandwich is going to be on the right side. Not a sandwich is going to be on your left.
Okay, well, my
Or
Hail
sandwich
Mary
bar.
is going to be a quesadilla.
Oh, damn. Okay, so
And I
no.
almost instant. Well, you know what? I can't say anything else.
As long as this doesn't go into a conversation about
I think this is great because a quesadilla actually occupies that space that you would be like bread product, something bread product. And so therefore is awfully, like an awful lot like a sandwich. So
But it's mostly not a sandwich.
exactly, right? It's mostly not a sandwich. So because the bread products themselves, it's like you wouldn't make a sandwich out of 2 tortillas. So therefore, but you chose to use. It's not like a taco, which would only be the single tortilla, or a burrito, which is single tortilla. It's like you chose to make 2, so it definitely has to lean more towards being a sandwich. But it is the ingredients mean that it's not a sandwich. So I don't think it's a 50-50 split. I think it's something like 30%, 25%.
Where should I put the dial?
Let's start it at about 30%. And then I want to hear what Corey has for opinions about that.
Because it's like, it's layered with a filling,
Yeah.
right? And it's a flat thing. So we're not in the realms of things that are just like he didn't say it's a rock or
Yeah,
something that's just really not a sandwich.
Yeah, and he didn't say it was a steak sandwich, which is definitely not steak. Sandwich is definitely not a sandwich. You know.
Yeah,
or-
I'm happy with where we are.
Okay. Yeah. I'm happy there too.
Around the 30% mark? Okay, team comms, over or under?
I think it's definitely more of a sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know Alex very well, and this can be a very polarizing question. But considering the strength of his reaction to this, I feel like he has dealt with this question, and I think that his teammates have underestimated the ambiguity he was going for there.
Yeah, because past 50% sandwich gets you in a wide world of sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they made it easy for us by going more to one side than the other, so we don't have the hard choice of if they'd picked a 50-50 split. So I think a quesadilla is, in Alex's mind, more of a sandwich than his teammates think it is.
I mean, I would say it's like 75% sandwich. Carb filling
team-
carb. That is
Yeah.
sandwich.
I agree that it's to the right. I think this is hard. This is definitely one of those ones where it's like, I don't know. When they put the dial there, I was just like, not very happy about trying to figure this one out.
Okay, so we're Team Com says over. Team Cams says 30% 30% not sandwich. Let's see who gets points. Boom.
Oh.
I would rather be taken behind the chemical sheds and shot.
I do see where you're coming from, though.
Yeah,
Yep.
like I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm glad the logic was there when you mentioned like tacos, like bus.
I just wanted them to do the discussion without going into the explanation of that conversation that always follows.
Hard
And
shell
they did,
taco.
so-
Yeah, hard shell taco probably would have been a better get because then it's like sort of two sides, but not.
Yeah, but they're joined by a single thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Boomer, could you send me a DM on Slack, please?
I don't think we get this game at this point.
Oh well.
We've got a chance. Like it was so far apart last time,
Right.
and then they pulled it in from behind.
My genuine answer to the sandwich question is, you know that gif from Blade Runner where Roy puts out Tyrell's eyes with his thumbs?
Sure. I don't know where that's on the scale of sandwich to not sandwich, but
It's
you know.
really violent.
What is the most violent sandwich?
Open-faced.
Chili cheeseburger or something like that,
Yeah.
but open
Yeah,
face.
a cheese, a
shape
chopped
charge.
cheese. Yeah.
An open face 5-finger palm strike.
Pop over here. 'Cause it's this team's turn. Okay.
Oh,
This is
knuckle
sourdough
sandwich.
filled
Yeah,
with
that was right
knives.
there.
So Team Comms, your psychic is Boomer, and your category is 80s on the left, 90s on the right.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Boomer. I believe in you.
Yikes.
Oh.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, good.
I'm empathizing with the team that has to get through this question.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm not allowed to just give you a year.
Why not?
Because that
I don't
would be
think
fair to the spirit of the game.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
about
and
that.
I don't think hey now, I don't think a year is a single idea. A year kind of contains a lot. And you
this
don't know
is-
if it's hard like 1980 or hard, 1999 over here. And it could be just the general spirit of the decade. It could be Shutter Shades. It could be Hammer Pants. Like a single idea.
This would be so much easier if I hadn't been born in 1991.
Yeah, 89. I'm a Cosby.
Watched a lot of I Love the 80s growing up. Let's see if that pulls me through.
Oh, I can't wait for this. Oh my
Beach,
god.
were you a 70s baby?
1970-9.
Nice. 81.
I ate both of these decades for breakfast.
Yeah, I don't remember the 80s. I was
Yeah, apparently, technically, I'm a Zennial.
Uh-huh. I think me
Like-
too.
Yeah, it was like we straddle the gap between Gen X and Millennials.
I didn't know
I
how to
have
work
fish
that.
biscuits.
Nice.
My
Are they tasty?
condolences.
How you feeling,
The
Boomer?
ingredients are well minced cave fish and well minced cave fish.
And where do they fall on the spectrum between 80s and 90s?
Desert Bus has a very, or Dwarf Fortress rather, has a very 90s aesthetic.
Oh, yeah, this is hurting me. Everything I can think of is not gonna be helpful.
Boomer.exe has crashed.
I mean, you never know.
Swing for the fences. Come on.
They might get it right anyway. They might logic themselves into something you weren't even thinking about.
That makes me feel good. Someone in chat thinks I'm in my mid-20s. That's only because I'm on a very small screen right now.
Wonder how old they think I am.
Mid-20s.
If you know, they'll say.
Yeah.
It's a tricky one. Boomer, how you doing?
I'm really struggling. I'm sorry. I know that this is the least interesting part of this game. Is
Now,
watching someone come up with the idea.
We're
But
filling time.
Okay, so Boomer, you know what the dial is set to.
yes.
I don't know what's on the back of this card. These are double-sided cards.
Please show me the other option. I will
Okay.
take that monkey's paw.
Heck, and let's find out what it is. Team Cams, you are welcome to a mulligan like this if you choose. Okay, you got bad person and good person.
Ooh, I could much more easily do this.
Oh, really?
Oh, but they're gonna logic the heck out of this. It's gonna be great.
Can't wait.
Yeah. This is gonna be a mess, but it's a mess that I can feel confident in and then hand off to others.
Just like the 80s and or 90s.
So wait, which one's which? Okay.
Oh, you got your bad person on your left
Yeah.
side and your good person on the right. And a medium person right on the middle.
Mindy St. Clair.
That's the template right there. And
Kanye West.
Henry Kissinger.
Now I'm tempted to make a Good Place reference, but I don't actually know Peter Matthews's Good Place literacy, so...
Did watch all of The Good Place during quarantine.
I'm not going to table talk you into doing something that would benefit us.
Fair enough.
Then I would say Eleanor at the beginning of The Good Place.
Okay.
So we're like 25% bad person,
I was
right?
about to say 25%.
Or lower.
I'm thinking 25%. Because,
Okay.
like, she's crap, but she's not Hitler.
Most people aren't.
Why have we gone back to that well?
One person was Hitler.
Do we
And
just
it was
wanna
none of us.
Do we just want to slam dunk 25 and move on?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, that's an interesting question. Do you want to take the high side on this one? Do we say that she was even worse of a person than they're saying?
Well, no. If you're going for the bigger thing, it'd be she's more of a good person than they're saying.
That's what I'm. Yes, I'm sorry. I mean, do you want to take the?
The low side.
Yeah. Do we want
Okay,
to fit
so-
in the smaller triangle? Is what I'm saying.
Okay, so you take she's more of a bad person?
That's darling.
Look what I found.
I don't know this. That's deeply upsetting.
Over this side? Over here? Or okay.
Because like she never felt that she was a bad person, even though she was doing bad person
But
things.
she should have gone to the bad place.
Yeah, she should have gone to the bad place, right? And is she as bad as like Sean or like any of the other actual demons? No, but they're demons, aren't they? They're not people. So
This soda's flat.
I think she's even further down in that triangle.
Okay.
So yeah, she's
More
in the
bad?
little triangle.
More bad. Okay. So we have Team Comms betting 25% and Team Cams. This is so fun.
Well,
Let
if
us-
you could use your hand stick to sensually caress the knob a bit more.
Oh,
Well,
Alex, why?
I hope
Yeah,
you.
more on my Patreon.
Thank you for gifting that.
Jeez, we're gonna have an OnlyFans at this point.
All right, so how bad of a person is season 1 Eleanor? Let us find out if she is.
Told you.
So
Wow.
very close. Very close for Team Comms. So that's 2 points for Team Comms. I think that is no points for Team Cams.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I was kind of intentionally thinking that would be a trick on the other team.
you got us.
Molly has some weird problem with her body.
Always.
Hey, none of that. No
All right,
shaming. No
all
body
right.
shaming.
It's called menstruation, and thank you for noticing. Is it that obvious?
Honest symptom I've ever had. One time.
All right. Do we smash out one more round
Yeah,
of this?
I think we do.
All right, let's
Yeah.
smash out another round of this.
Who would like to be the psychic for Team Cams? Team Cams.
Yeah, how about we run it, snake it? I can be psychic.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll find out, won't we?
So we're gonna play to 10, then I'm guessing is the idea.
Yeah, let's try to play first to 10.
All right.
Oh goodness. Okay.
So for like the 80s 90s split, you would have had to gone for something from like 87 if you're thinking like
Yeah.
90s is straight
Yeah,
up.
late 80s.
And everything I could come up with would either be very 80s or just slightly 90s.
Like, maybe, like, New Wave?
Hey Alex, how spicy do you want this category?
Oh god.
What would work best for the 80s to 90s is if you knew a movie that came out in a specific year.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
I'm terrible
how
at
spicy
that.
do I want it? White
you want-
people hot.
Okay. Because I'll just say, there's one that is proof God exists, proof God doesn't exist.
Oh, wow.
That's the spiciest one I could find. Okay.
Good.
But not that. You won't be having that.
That's-
Too spice. Too spice, too furious.
Okay, so I feel like this might be a North American thing. I don't understand the meme about white people not using seasoning.
There's a meme for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's an American thing. They're just like, you don't use seasonings.
I mean, I think
On
it comes
anything.
from America and also England. Like, England went to great lengths to conquer the world for their spices and then
not use
mostly
any of
just
them.
cooks with fat.
And now we
Yeah.
have
And nothing
Pee-wet.
else for flavor.
Yep.
Yeah, they just boil. Just
Sorry.
boil and salt things.
And then like people getting invited to potlucks, like church functions and stuff like that, especially in the American South, and they don't season their potato salad. Please season your potato salad.
If
So
I
I
could
think
get the
it's,
attention.
it's strongly a U.S. thing, but we got it from our country parent, who
Okay.
like
Alex, did you get that file?
Let me.
I got a message saying that our Slack is full because it's a free Slack. So
Yes.
we'll see.
We've already
it should
crossed
still-
the timeline.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
we're losing the past.
Just in time. All right.
Okay.
All right.
It should still send the photo. Usually what that means is all your older photos are no longer, are starting to slough off.
Oh no, my assets from the. Oh no.
Yeah, you know, your older photos.
Better save the creature intersection
old
intro while I
pieces
can
of
still
skin.
find it.
Okay.
hope we didn't talk about anything important at the beginning of organization.
So, have you revealed the categories?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So, Team Cams, your category is hairless on the left or hairy on the right.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, so we're not debating God.
Bikini wax.
Largely hairless.
Most, yeah.
He didn't say Brazilian, he just said bikini wax.
But now again, we're learning a lot about Alex, and
I feel confident Alex would have said Brazilian if he meant like that far down
Yeah.
the line.
30.
30.
Oh, I gotta actually use my hand. Okay.
Or are we like, where did we start and where did we end up? I just don't know. 30 is my contribution.
I think I'm pretty good there too.
You're good with 30?
Yeah.
Team Comms, more or less hair?
So, is it the full procedure? Because if so, there is hair involved.
You have to get pretty hairy before you can get a wax. So, by bikini wax, does he mean the end procedure of someone who has had a bikini wax? Or does he mean, like, everything involved in a bikini wax? Because there's a lot of hair involved in a bikini wax.
Like, is it the stem to stern process, or, you know, when you're walking out the door?
Molly, the caressing is really distracting. I'm trying to think about hair, and you're just making this so much creepier.
Hair and numbers, I'm sorry.
I was under the like my thought process was the end result.
Fair.
Okay. So my vote is more on the. I do think more on the hairy side. Not too far, but because with the bikini wax, you know, I would say there's more left than what is indicated by the current dial.
Yeah, that's fair.
You got to the same joke I did, Matthews.
I mean, it's the safe bet anyway, and
Yeah.
I do feel that in my understanding of any point in the process of a bikini wax, it's not really it's not that hair. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop. I'm over.
So you're saying more hair than not hair.
Yes.
Yes.
You're betting over? Excellent.
Yes.
So let's see where that takes us. Oh my goodness.
I'm really
Oh, congratulations.
With
To
the
Team
soul
Cams.
read.
Good job, Corey.
Very good. Well, then, Team Comms, it is your game to steal.
Once he started talking about Brazilian, I started sweating bullets. It's like, no. I said that one for a reason.
I knew you did.
Who do we want as our psychic for this round?
You want to go again since Alex went again?
Sure.
Snake?
Cool.
Let's hope I get a less
Where are we now?
mentally short-circuiting option.
Okay, I'm gonna. You got a hard one last time. I'm gonna try.
I mean, it's
Give it an
3
easy one.
a.m. It's hard to have
every
brain functions.
question's hard.
I mean, I naturally
true.
tend to go to sleep at like 2 a.m. That's just how my body is. So this isn't that late for me. I don't really have an excuse.
It's 6 a.m. for me.
Oh bless.
Thank you, Overlay.
That's what Eastern time. So
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wait.
It's a good song.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I got Zeta Brain. I almost sent Boomer a picture with the dial closed, which doesn't help either of us. Like,
Are you psychic?
Now you
Prove it.
guess.
and bazinga. There you go.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. Okay.
Yeah.
Team Comms, your category is normal pet on the left, exotic pet on the right.
I have two different things that I'm tempted to say. I'm just gonna hope somebody in chat was here for a portion of Ian ranting at the beginning of the run and say Java sparrows.
Java or Jabba?
Java.
Java sparrows.
I can't remember if I was actually around when he did that, or if I was just around Ian at some point when he started ranting about Java sparrows. Because
Yeah.
it seems like something he'd just do on a regular basis.
I think it came up during Night Watch today. Was it the bird
He's
of the
been
year?
pricing them out. Like
It wasn't the bird of the year, but it was mentioned during Night Watch in
Okay.
some sort of discussion of pets.
I don't think that Ian desiring to have one as a pet makes it normal.
It's a fair point.
Corey glares at screen.
But
I'm
it's
trying to remember
also
that conversation
not like an
too.
ocelot.
Yeah. So because that conversation happened earlier this evening, and they mentioned a bunch of animals, and I don't remember the scale of them, but they mentioned like sugar gliders, and Ian wanting to export birds of that nature to the Pacific Northwest.
Sugar gliders.
They're like horrible little monkeys.
Yeah, it was a God, there were other animals that came up in that conversation, but that's irrelevant.
Sugar gliders are super adorable, but pretty much entirely incontinent, from what I understand.
I have this in mind, 50-50 at this point. Unless
I was thinking like a
Matthews?
65
Towards
exotic.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can go for that. So
Yeah.
let's throw it there.
So that's probably 60. So we want to
Um,
say that's
Yeah.
65.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with that.
I'm comfortable with that.
Okay, excellent. Team Cam's over more or less exotic. The Java Sparrow.
Corey has to live with it every day.
Yeah,
so-
in my world, it's every day.
Yeah. I feel like it's
Sparrow, like, that's a pretty okay. Like, I want a bird. I want a specific bird.
mhm.
So that's a little exotic.
The fact that the Java Sparrow is not like, it's not a go to a pet store and buy a bird like the way like a cockatiel is
No.
or something like that. It does involve a lot more paperwork.
But it's not a bird of paradise.
It sure isn't, and it's what makes me think that they've kind of gotten really on the nose with it.
Yeah,
I think it
I would
leans.
skew on the mundane side.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a sparrow? Yeah.
All right, then I will. You guys both say on the mundane side. I will go with you on that. I would say the other side, but we have an agreement by the team, so I'm going to do it.
Okay. So we have a quorum. The Java Sparrow. How exciting is it really? Let's find out. Boom. Oh no.
Oh.
More exciting than anyone had anticipated.
Yeah. We should all be hyped for these.
What?
Yikes!
What?
Yeah, it's a domestic bird,
Never
but with an
mind.
exotic name. It's a more exotic than it is.
My main point was that, like, Ian was talking about having to get it from a specific breeder, but, like, it's a thing. There are breeders. And there are enough people who want this as a pet that it's not, like, super weird. It's just kind of weird. Like, you can't get it from a pet store, but you can get it.
It's not a tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also tempted to go with snake, but I was worried that folks on my team might know me well enough to know that I think snakes are super awesome and not a weird pet at all.
Yeah.
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 I would be much
Yeah,
more on the normal
unusual,
side
but
if you
not
said
exotic.
snake.
Yeah.
Well, then that's, I think, a tie. Do we want to go for one more round? Or, Alex, you were going to head
Yeah.
out fairly certain. We don't want to keep you longer than you're comfy. Because the
I do
integrity
wanna-
of your body is important to us.
I do want to see. I mean, do we want to do like a sudden death?
Oh,
What's that
so
look like?
so we both get
I
to
don't know
we
how
both
that
get to
works.
bet on where it is. In relationship to the in relationship to a dot.
Yeah, you
What
could go
if-
double blind, I suppose.
Actually,
Would Molly be giving the clue at that point?
yeah.
Yeah.
What if Molly is the psychic and we each team throws a guess?
You have to pick a number.
Yeah, but we can
Both
do
of you.
that.
Instead of like the one team gets to pick a side, you both have to pick a number and see who
I'm into
actually
that.
gets it.
Yeah. Do we submit the numbers blind to Molly so that she has to basically say, okay, you guys pick this and you guys pick that. Here's where we're at.
Well, we have to be able to discuss it.
It's true. That's good. Okay.
I think if everybody's discussing openly,
Sure, that's fair.
you're still okay.
All right. Let's give that a shot. Molly picks the clue, or Molly picks the card and she picks a clue for us.
For both teams, and then you guess if we kind of set this to 0 and this is blind.
Yeah.
And just whichever team is the closest guess?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
We could do a Price is
Okay.
Right style, so somebody's like 35 and somebody says 36, then
It's like eat my whole bus.
yeah.
Okay. Well, then let me see. Alright.
How to play Wavelength.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Alright, so your category is unsexy animal on the left to sexy animal on the right.
I'm gonna windmill slam this.
Boy.
Java sparrow.
And I'm gonna say your clue is the North American deer.
Oh no.
Gonna windmill slam that, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Hard 50.
I'm leaning 75%.
Got those the tapering legs, the
Yeah.
graceful neck.
How many deer furries do you know, honestly?
Well, there's Bambi's mom.
I have seen some very alarming art of an anthropomorphized stag.
I mean, there was back when I was on Tumblr, there was a whole thing in the Sherlock fandom.
Oh, yeah. Not sure that really counts as a deer, but it's close.
There was a whole thing.
I mean, if you've ever smelled like deer attractant, it's
Not
terrible.
intentionally.
Apparently, like it's just awful.
No.
If we're taking it to the level of whether that animal's sexual pheromones actually work on humans, I think we might be taking it a little deeper than it was intended.
Like doe piss, right? Like nobody's really into that. Oh, but now we're getting B stars.
I mean,
Art
there's
posted in
probably
chat.
someone
Like-
You mean
who's
Doe
into it,
Bus.
Beach.
Don't
There's somebody
forget,
who's into everything.
there's a lot of really
But definitely hit me with those B stars.
Yeah,
there's a lot of cute deer in Animal Crossing.
there is a lot of cute deer.
Cute,
Lopez.
but are they sexy?
I mean, I'm kind of feeling the hard 50 statement from earlier.
I don't know. I think it might be more of like a 75 to 65 range.
I was gonna snipe 75, and then Beach said it. So
Yeah.
We still have to
Okay.
come up with an agreement on our teams, right? So
If
Yeah.
if you guys have a strong feeling for 75, I will yield to that feeling. I'm not super convinced of the ambiguity of the sexiness of deer.
Oh, I was gonna fight him to the death for the 75, but okay.
No, I was saying you guys, if you want our team vote to be 75, I support our team vote being 75.
Okay.
We can then deal with if we have to fight the other team for it after
Okay.
we come up with an agreement among us.
I feel like, do we know how into deer Molly is?
I'm not sure I want to know.
That's what the answer to the question is, B.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
Yeah, personally,
right.
it's never come up in conversation before.
I think 75.
Oh, they are going to put a hard number in. It sounds like.
Because there's a lot of unsexy animals.
Yeah, I've gotten a hard number from Team Comms, and I have a range from Team Cams.
50.
You want to go between?
Things that
I
didn't
don't want to go as low as
understand.
50 though.
Okay. 60.
60?
60.
60. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
60.
All right. So to review,
Take
so
the
we got
wheel.
Team Comms, you're there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Team.
And then we're like halfway between the 50 and the
Yeah,
75.
like let's use these sort of these bumps on the clue wheel. We're
Yeah.
gonna say like right between that's Team Comms. Right between these two, that's Team Cams.
I think right where your finger was, on
Right,
that
sort of
on the
between these bumps is what.
yeah,
I'm
on the trough there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where we are.
Okay. All right. Let's see. How sexy is a deer?
One time.
How sexy? Okay.
One time.
Oh.
Oh my
I think that one's gotta go to Team. Well. Well, technically, see, Team Cams, if you had just locked in at 50, then you'd be equidistant.
Yeah.
But I think
we
with that slight fudge, it's gonna go. Was that 3 points, I guess, to Team Cams and 2 points to Team Comms? Let's go with that.
Nice.
Ah,
well played.
Nice
I'm
job, yeah.
fine with calling that a game. That's
yes.
Good game.
lost on
Good
that.
game.
Done, everybody.
Beautiful ending. And we learned so much about everybody.
Yeah, we agree on the approximate
Yeah,
sexiness of deer.
I have fan art that I'll have to send Molly later,
No, you don't.
or commission for her.
Hit my DMs. Is he joking?
Oh god. Okay, the combination of the tiny hands and the deer, and now all I can think of is the gif of the deer taking off its hooves.
Oh yeah, the gloves.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh,
real weird.
I had it pulled up to have
What?
on the overlay,
What
and I
is
just
this?
didn't.
I'm very glad you didn't.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
such a weird.
I'm a
gif.
little sad that you didn't.
Oh,
Oh, it'll be
Alex,
in
you
chat
got
in
your
just a second.
friends.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. That
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So creepy.
How
Yeah.
you doing down there, Alex?
in
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Feels good, man.
Has the Zeta hit yet, Alex?
Oh yeah.
I like that someone has posted they posted the term FA artists, and I'm like, oh yeah, that stands for fur affinity. It took me a second, but I think I nailed it. Don't go to that website. This is a children's show.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes. Well, it's ostensibly for children.
Yep.
For los childrens.